Philadelphia, call it all a convenient confluence of events. Two bandbox ballparks, two struggling opposing pitchers and a Mets lineup that isn't missing many pitches. Somehow the Mets have been scoring multiple touchdowns after weeks of hoping for something more than a field goal. If their demolition of the Orioles at Camden Yards a night earlier wasn't enough, the Mets' thrashing of the Phillies in Game 1 of a doubleheader Thursday made the lesser team resemble the playoff contender and the better one an embarrassment. The Mets continued thumping in a 24-4 beatdown of the Phillies at Citizens Bank Park for a fourth victory in 5 games. The 24 runs scored and 25 hits were franchise records for the Mets in a 9-inning game. Unwilling to exhaust the bullpen in a lost cause, Phillies manager Gabe Kapler used position players to begin pitching in the 7th. From innings 7 through 9, the Mets scored 9 runs against Quinn and Scott Kingery. Jose Bautista hit a grand slam and finished with a career-high 7 RBIs after entering the game in the 2nd inning for Brandon Nimmo, who departed after getting hit on the left index finger as he hit a grounder to third base. Nimmo underwent X-rays that came back negative. Kevin Plawecki reached base 6 times, and Amed Rosario went 4 for 7 with 3 RBIs to lead the onslaught. The Mets, who beat the Orioles 16-5 a night earlier, scored at least 16 runs in consecutive games for the first time in franchise history. Corey Oswalt was the beneficiary, absolved for the 4 home runs he allowed in the first 4 innings. The right-hander allowed 4 earned runs on 9 hits over 6 innings in his least effective start since June, but it hardly mattered. The Mets went wild in the 5th, with 10 runs that extended the lead to 15-4. It was a brutal inning that included left fielder Rhys Hoskins dropping a routine fly ball for a run, and catcher Jorge Alfaro throwing Oswalt's bunt into center field for another, after Ranger Suarez balked and Michael Conforto from third base. That all occurred before Bautista hit a grand slam to complete the scoring in the inning. Oswalt had trouble keeping the ball in the yard. Alfaro smashed the Phillies' 4th homer of the game, a solo blast in the 4th that sliced the Mets' lead to 5-4. Hoskins, Michael Franco and Nick Williams all hit solo blasts against Oswalt in the first 3 innings for their runs. Rosario's 3rd hit of the game, an RBI infield single, had put the Mets ahead 4-3 in the 4th with a 2nd run scoring on Franco's throwing error. Rosario homered on the first pitch of the game,